thinking of my mom fell over and she's by herself now since dad passed away June. And my brother went and found her and they thought she had a stroke, took her to the, everything done. And she has like a white matter venous disease, right? Which is dementia to Alzheimer kind of thing. And I did some research on it and I was wondering, like, is it not reversible, but can you repair those on like the veins, the networks, the neurons? Do they move? All that kind of stuff. I guess I was wondering to see how you thought that worked.
Well, I will let you know in a week's time.
A week? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So it's time for us to begin. So let's start by taking a deep breath in. And we will begin with 3 ohms as usual. Our usual disclaimer that when you participate in this session, you do so with the awareness that you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and I don't take any responsibility towards the outcome of your attendance here. So please make sure you take adequate caution that you do whatever you do within your capacity, and above all, following the yoga rule that nothing should be done with strain. Everything you do must be with mild effort. Such mild effort as the Yoga Sutra describes, whereby you can be in meditative focus within that very mild effort. The breath is a good point to watch out for. As long as the breath is slow and smooth, you're unlikely to put in any force or too much effort. So keeping that in mind, let's begin with the chakra vibrations. Bring your awareness to the perineum, pressing on the little finger with the thumb. As you squeeze the perineum, we begin with Lam. Take a deep breath in. Lam. 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 Release your fingers. Continue. Lam. Lam. Last time. Lam. Bring your awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and there we do Vam, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. Take a deep breath. Vam. 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 Release the fingers. Continue. One. Now bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body. And as you draw in at the navel, we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the finger, continue. Ram. 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 Now we bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do Yam, pressing on the index finger of the thumb. Yam. Yum. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose twist. Hum. Hum. Release the hand, continue. Hum. Bring my awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Chum. Release the hand, continue. Chum. Now bring the awareness to the top of the head. Here we do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Om. Release the hand and continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. Bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth that connects into the neck, feeling a stretch over there. Inhale and exhale in slow, deep breaths. As you inhale, feel a mild sucking sensation. Exhale, feel a reverse sucking sensation. But it should all be so mild that you can be in meditative focus there. Keep the palms open, thumbs facing up, and continue. Now, let's go on to shoulder rotations along with the Ujayi. Inhale, lift up the shoulders, and as you exhale, rotate it back and slowly bring it down. Last inhalation and last exhalation with shoulder rotation. We continue the Ujayi. Now with stretching the hand upward and looking up. Feel the pelvis stretch up. And as you exhale, bring the chin down and slowly bring the hands down. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we go on to the neck exercises. As you exhale, gently tilt your head, bringing one ear towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back up. Now we do the 4 sides. 3 sides we do Ah, and the 4th side, the chin down, we do Ma. We do 3 times in each direction the first round. So let's take a deep breath in, turn to the right. Second time. Third. To the left. Now to the back. Chin to the chest. Now again we do each of the 4 sides, but we'll do it only once. To the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now raise the head, and then we bring the awareness above the head, and we can do Ah or Om 3 times, whatever feels better for you. Now bring the chin down to the chest, and we go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. And let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, stretch out the hands in front of you, and as you inhale, lift up the palms perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out the fingers as much as possible. Exhale, thumbs in, and make a downward facing fist. Inhale up and stretch. Exhale, fist down, and continue. Last exhalation. Now we go around the wrist. Inhale, half a circle. And exhale, complete the circle. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last exhalation. Now elbows in line with the shoulders, fist below the chin. And as you inhale, go around the wrist, opening out the palms, and exhale, make a fist and come down again. Continue. Last exhalation, let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Interlock the fingers, bring it behind the head, stretch out the elbows, pull back the shoulders, and as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the head. As you exhale, pull on one elbow, inhale, come back up, and continue. Last exhalation, and inhale, come back. Now we get hold of the elbows behind the back, and holding on the elbows, take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders, expand the chest. And as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of your hips behind the back, and as you inhale, push on one side and make a backward arch. And as you exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other side and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Please continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Now we cross one leg over the other. Get hold of the knee on the top with both your hands. And as you exhale, cross it over to the opposite shoulder while you turn the head the other way. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. Cross over the other leg. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. Now we can stand up. And as we inhale, we bend at the knees. Exhale, come up. Keep the trunk of the body straight. As you inhale and bend at the knees, feel the stretch in the ankles. Last inhalation, exhalation. Now we go around the hips. You can spread out the feet maybe like 2 feet apart for better balance. And inhale and exhale, go around the waist. Let's go in the reverse direction. Now we can do the pelvic bend. So get hold of your elbows behind the back. Take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders, lift up the chin. And as you exhale, push out the butt and lean forward, keeping the chin up and shoulder pulled back. As you come down, observe the stretch you feel from the hips all the way down to the feet. Inhale and exhale into the stretch and let the gravity work on it where it will slowly ease the muscles in the hips and in your legs, and you'll be able to lean forward even more. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, as you inhale, slowly come up and take your seat. And now we do the alternate nostril breathing. You can start with inhalation from the left nostril, exhale to the right, and then inhale to the right and exhale to the left, one cycle. So you can do 3 cycles, total of 6 breaths. Continue. Now we can get ready for our first round of Bhastrika. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left, and then do one Brahmari. Now, bring the awareness to the chest area and mentally vibrate Haim, 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 Haim. Now, we can make Haim into Haim Nam, Haim Nam, Haim Nam. Now bring your awareness behind the lowermost part of the sternum. Feel a rising vibration going through the body and out of the top of the head. And it feels like 3 syllables. No, 2 syllables. I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. Now we go on to the Spinal Mantra. So here we go. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. I'm Shim 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Jim Jim Heim, 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 Jim Jim Heim. Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck, to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om, 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 Haim, Aim, Om. Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we go on to our next rounds of Bhastrika. So let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Deep breath to the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left, and then do one Brahmari. And then we do one Brahmari. We can go on to the last round. Let's begin with exhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale through the left, and then do one Brahmari. We have one more Bhastrika to go. Now, let's get ready for the last round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Deep breath to the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left, and then one Brahmari. Now, let's get ready for meditation. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. As you let go of everything, feel a lightness come onto your shoulders and even perhaps in the head. If you have a preferred method of meditation, you can do that. If not, bring your awareness behind the lowermost part of the sternum and feel a rising vibration going through the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like 3 syllables. You visualize it as Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om. And as you do that, we will have Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, feel a downflow from far above come into you, going through you. And become aware of the senses from the top of the head, all the way down to the bottom of the feet. The senses given to us to fulfill the purpose for which we are born. Whenever you are ready to open your eyes, raise the palm of your hands and bring it a few inches in front of your face and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. With that, we end the practice session, and today being Sunday, we are open for any discussion. So let me make sure those of you who wish to speak up will be in a position to unmute yourself. So if you wish to speak up and ask a question, please go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Pranayama to relieve stress, if you have.
Sorry, actually your voice keeps breaking. The rest of you stay muted, please. Don't unmute. Sundaraji, go ahead. No, we don't hear you. Try now. No, your voice is not coming through. Okay. Malti ji, were you going to say something? Yeah, you can unmute and speak up.
Yeah. What happened yesterday, somebody asked you, while doing spinal mantras, whether you can put our hands behind like this. You said you do that one only in the morning session, and the evening you don't want to do it because some people won't be able to do it. So I was just requesting you, would you mind if we keep our hands like this?
No problem. It
While
was
doing
not
spinal
during
mantras
spinal
and
mantra.
no
It
problem.
was during the that was being done.
Oh,
That's what he
okay.
asked.
So can we do that?
Sure. Whenever you feel comfortable doing that, please do.
And spinal mantras, like spinal neck exercise, can you put behind?
Okay, let's be clear. When we say spinal alignment exercises, the neck down to the hips and the knees that we do, that relates to spinal alignment.
Yes.
When we use the spinal mantra, that is the 7 mantras we do, Aim Shim Jim Jam Hai Mai Mo.
Yes.
So which one do you mean?
Both.
Okay.
Can we put our
If you
hands
can
like
keep
this?
your hands behind, there is no problem.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste. So, Gulshan Singh, you want to say something? Okay. There is one important question I want to ask everyone. In fact, I need to check on my own. Did an email come as a reminder to all of you? Oh, yes, it came for me. At 10:16 a.m., I got a reminder about next Sunday's, seminar. Did anybody else here get it? Oh, a lot of you got it. Very nice. Is there anybody here who thinks you should get it and did not get it?
Yeah, Dr. Narayan, Namaste. This is Sashi. Yeah, I didn't receive anything yet.
Okay. Can you do something, please?
Yes.
Check your, what do you call it, spam folder, and it will come from Zoom. Let me show you what it looks like so
Okay.
that you know what to look for, right? So you see here, it says from Zoom, reminder, CYAI monthly seminar.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so go and search for in your this thing, see if you get it, and if you don't have it over there, then in which case send me an email, And you know how to reach me?
No, I don't. But I already emailed Miss Avniji,
Oh, you have already emailed? When?
this evening, because I think yesterday you say in the meeting we should get this morning, but we did not. I did not get it, so that's why.
Can you please do me a favor? Go to the chat box and write down your email for me,
Sure.
so that what I will do is I will go and check to see whether the email is in the system or not.
Okay, I will do that, Dr. Sir.
Yeah, right now, please put your email in the chat box for me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now next, Gulshan Singh was going to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Dr. Rajan, I wanted to know if there was any technique, any pranayam that one can utilize to get rid of the jet lag. I travel. Somehow, I think as we advance in age, that's a difficult process. So, is there any technique at all?
See, the thing is, I don't know personally, but there are people who claim different things. Okay? Now, I know one person who this person does is once a person gets on to the plane, the person goes to sleep. And sometimes a person even takes some melatonin with him to fall asleep. Okay?
Okay.
And that in his, belief is something that would, help him is what he thought. Okay?
Yeah, I've heard of the melatonin, but it doesn't help in my case.
Fine. So what it is uh, you see, I am in a position where I work from a scientific perspective. So what happens is, unless we have tested and there is, proper evidence, I cannot make a claim, even though people say many, many things. Okay? So I really don't know the answer of any confirmed, validated method to do that.
Yeah. Now, I've heard of a yogi who travels all over the world saying that jet lag doesn't affect him at all because he uses some pranayam technique. That's why the question,
But he doesn't want to share it with you.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't share it.
Okay. So, go ahead, Mr. Iyer.
We sent an application to CYA twice now for the re-enrollment in the weekly seminar, the monthly seminar.
I somehow think you are there already because I saw you being processed. So I'm a little puzzled that you are not there.
Even today, we did not get any confirmation back about the seminar at all.
Okay. Why don't you do the following? I may have your email, but just in case I don't have your email, can you please send me your email in the chat box? Then I will go and check.
Sure.
You see, Avni will be in India for most of this month. So I don't know how preoccupied she will be in India.
Okay.
But I will check.
Okay, I will send it right away.
Sure.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to mute everyone because if all of you stay muted, then any cross conversation you're having with your people at home will all be coming over here, right? So now you can unmute one person at a time. Sundaraji, you want to try talking?
Yes.
Oh, I can hear you now. Oh, I heard you and you went away. Yeah, try. No, it again went away. Just give me a moment. Let me mute myself and go ahead now. Try. You have to unmute, Sundaraji.
The information on CY80 still talks about importance of sleep quality that we finished last time, right?
That is correct. Actually, the coming one should be, if I am not mistaken, something to do with mental health through the lifetime. And the speakers on it are Dr. Sarkar and Stephen Parker. Okay, so if in the email the old one has come, then the programming that Avani did is sending the wrong stuff. 1 second, let me. Oh, she's talking about the 10th July over there.
Thank my dear team at CYAI, Stomaji.
Okay, see what has happened is, let me see. Oh, no. What she has done is, she has only sent the recordings, the previous recording, people who want to listen to it. So she has sent the, please send any, the importance of sleep quality question she has put in over there. Yeah, there is a misprint. So that was not corrected. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, anything else? Sudhir Kulkarni, you have your hand up, so you can
Yes.
unmute and speak up.
Hello, Dr. Rajan. How are you?
I am good, thank you.
So you might have explained this earlier, I don't know, but what is the origin or theory behind this spinal mantra? What is the significance of each mantra that we say during the spinal mantra?
The part is, you see, you need to understand that you will not find many of the esoteric elements in books. These are things as yogi we have developed and found the improvement in people, and so we incorporate it. In fact, the yoga session that we do here, you will not find any other place that has so many of the practices we do here. Okay, so what happens is, when we come to the practice of yoga, there is you probably understand that even though from our tradition we talk about bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga and all of this, the world only thinks of hatha yoga, right?
Yes.
So what happens is, people have not understood the deeper aspects of yoga. And what has happened is, there are in many ways, the Hatha Yoga texts are considered corrupted texts of yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? In fact, what it is the main yoga text, which is the Hatha Yoga Pradipika and Gernda Samhita, and other documents like Goraksha Shataka, Shiva Samhita. These are all things that are, in some ways, there are things that don't reflect the highest understanding of yoga that you see in the Yoga Sutras.
Uh-huh.
So what has happened is, many people who say they are in the authentic practice of yoga, they are practicing right from the Hatha Yoga Pradipika and the Gernda Samhita.
Uh-huh.
Now, on the other hand, what happens is, if you go, for instance, to International Center for Yoga Education Center in Pondicherry, our first speaker in July was Dr. Anand Bhavnani. His mother, Meenakshi Devi, has written that her husband, Swami Geetananda, learned 120 pranayamas from Bengali Baba. Whereas on the other hand, in the Tantra tradition, they learned that. Whereas on the other hand, if you look at the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there are only 8 of them.
Okay.
So what happens is, many of the esoteric practices of yoga, even the chakra vibrations that you do, you will not find them in traditional yoga texts.
Of course, yeah.
Okay? So these are things that we have experienced and developed. Many of the mantras we do related to the spine, the heart, the various body elements, we have tested a number of mantras and vibrations. In fact, what happened is we are furthering the research. Many people, many of you, I don't know whether you realize or not, that when you vocally say a mantra, the vocalization changes the frequency in each utterance. Whereas on the other hand, when you do it silently, the movement that goes on within you is much more of a stable frequency. In fact, in Kerala, the Tantris, the Nambudris, when they do any worship, they will do it silently within there. They'll not chant like in other places. So that is how these vibrations can impact. And there is a whole set of research that was done by a person in the United States, going back about 100 years. He was born in the 1880s, passed away in 1971. A person by the name of Royal Raymond Rife. R-I-F-E is the name if you want to go and look in. And Royal Raymond Rife, he actually developed various frequencies whereby you can overcome various ill health conditions. And from a yoga perspective, we say each part of the body has its own vibration. So to correct the vibration, all we need to do is need to stimulate it and integrate it with all the parts of the body. Like for example, many of the vibrations we are using, we are still testing. There is one vibration which we have tested in many people and it works very well. The one vibration is we use frequently for cardiovascular health is the mantra IM. When we use the mantra IM, what we use it for is for integration of the heart's performance with the brain and the rest of the system, and so it is an integrative function of the heart with the rest of the body. We call it as the fire element integration with everything. So obviously, if you have a heart attack and you say you're going to do IM, it may not work. But after you have done your, whatever you need to do related to putting a stent or whatever this thing, and you have done your cardiac rehab and things, at that time, if you do IM, that IM integrates the heart's functioning with the rest of the body. And this actually helps to revive the heart and strengthen the heart much, much more than what would be possible. I am looking here, but the person who actually we have one person over here who has personally experienced that, and we have tested with few other people and it works. So so this is a testing based approach that we do. Our approach is scientific, and anything in the belief based system, we take it with a large grain of salt and we want to go and validate. Without that, we don't accept it. There is a lot of myth going around in yoga. So here we are testing, and the spinal mantra, it is interesting that when we had taken a survey, when we started this with middle of the year last year, somewhere in June, the people who had various kinds of spine or knee related ailments, they found relief. Everybody did not find relief. Okay. So what happens is, like in every testing, even though you might have one symptom like pain in the knee, the cause of it is not the same for everyone. So what happens is there was some 50% of the people felt relief. In some cases, chronic pain got resolved by this process. Okay. So so our basis is some of these mantras, we are the people who have discovered it, and we have gone on to go and test them.
Okay. So means from that RIFE you said, right?
It is what I called is a rife frequency, RIFE.
Rife frequency. Okay. So he studied few frequencies, and there are a bunch of frequencies there. And then you go on studying those frequency and trying to scientifically prove that how it works and where it works, and keep on improvising on it.
No, 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 no. Actually, we only started the Rife frequency research in the last month or so.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, what it is it came to our attention because I knew about Rife's work long time back, but I didn't know that somebody had recorded all his work and it was available. Okay.
Okay.
But recently I became aware of a researcher who was doing work on that. And this researcher happened to be a friend of one of our daily attendees.
Okay.
So when we met and the person showed me, we thought we will do a research project where the mantras which we are using, we will look in terms of what the frequency looks like and to see whether there is a match in them. And I'm going to share with you what a Rife frequency looks like. Okay? And 1 second, I'll show you what it looks like right now.
Sure.
Okay. So you see, I'm sharing my screen here. So you see the screen over here, right?
Yes, I
Now,
see that.
you can see Rife tested a number of things. You can see the whole list of conditions for which he tested, right?
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not sure whether all of them works or not. Okay.
sure.
And what happens is we want to test them. That's about all. We cannot accept any claims from anyone.
Sure.
One of the students of Rife, she went on to develop many more, and all of these are available. Some 2,500 vibrations are available here.
Wow.
And but there is something I want to point out for you. Is if you look, for example, this ALS he has for ALS 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 different frequencies. The ALS 1 has the frequencies 2900, 864, 790, 690, 610, 470, 484, 986, all of these things. If you look at ALS 2, you have like 5,000. They look at this 1850 seems to be common, but there are many more things over here. You can see ALS 3 is yet different, 10,000 and all of this. ALS 4 is again yet different. So what happens is, by looking at this, our sense is that all frequencies don't work for everyone. You have to test each frequency to see whether it works. We have a different set of instruments to test what is right. We'll test for each frequency for 3 minutes, and we will test for each for a person whether this is right for you or not. There's a method of testing which we do, right? Similarly, for Alzheimer's, they have 2 over here. And you can see many conditions: arthritis 1, arthritis 2, arthritis rheumatoid, and you'll probably find this person has also done something over there on arthritis. Let's see. Okay, here you can see this person has 4 more frequencies. So there are total of arthritis general. So there are total of 8 frequencies available here. And obviously we will need to test which one works for whom, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a lot of this available. So we are testing as we go along. And that is the kind of research that we do and how we develop various things.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting, actually. Yeah, I was curious. Means these mantras feel good. Means initially you have to get to hook to it, but after a few days, say if you keep on repeating for 2-3 weeks, you get into zone, and as soon as you start doing it, you start feeling good. So that's why I was curious. How do you find? There are so many frequencies available that you can tap into. How do you get these specific frequencies to work on, and then at those specific spots?
Well, I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
You know, how did our rishis figure out Om was such a this thing? And you know how many like Bija mantras and things that are there in the Indian system? How did they figure it out?
Yeah, I'm always curious about that. How did they figure all these things out?
Okay, the Yoga Sutra is very clear on that.
Uh-huh.
In our meditative state, we connect into the cosmic intelligence and we ask the question, and the cosmos delivers the answer to us. And this is what is commonly called intuition. But the intuition is a scientific process. And how does the scientific process work? Each of us are vibrating in a certain, with all the programs running within us, we are vibrating in a certain way. We apply an equal and opposite vibration that becomes your personal mantra. In the tradition, it is called as Rik. Rik is that personal mantra for you that allows you to connect into the Rita, which is the cosmic flow. And when you are able to connect, then you are called a Rishi. And so, when you're a Rishi, you're able to connect into the cosmic intelligence. And the vibration that you use, the Rik, we call it in a scientific sense as harmonic vibrations. When you use the harmonic vibrations, it silences all the other vibrations that are going on, and it actually results in a coherent communication that is like a laser beam coming out of you, and that connects into the cosmos. That wave that comes like that, the scientific term used for it is called scalar waves. And the scalar waves can carry your intention, and the intention goes like it rides the scalar waves. And that's called a different kind of a field. And so once it connects over there, then in which case the cosmos gives the answer back to you, it comes to you, so you know the answer. So in other words, Sudhir, you may want to strive to become a Rishi, then all your questions will be answered. By the way, where are you located?
I'm in Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, I have met you, right?
Yeah, we met before, yes.
Okay, so very good.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. So any other questions? Go ahead, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Yes, unmute yourself.
Yeah, this is an extraordinarily interesting thing that you have explained. I have been wondering about it. Seems there are so many variables there. Of course, you have finally explained that it comes as some sort of a cosmic reaction. And the questions, of course, naturally arises is very simply that you can, realizing that there is some natural frequency, natural vibration frequency in any part of the body and all that, you can in fact find out what the frequency is by using a kind of a tuning fork-like thing and see whether there is a harmonic response to that one. Yeah.
Yes, actually there is a Swiss researcher who actually does that. And he has a base in Baltimore, where if you go to him with any problem, he has all the tuning forks, and wherever you have the problem, he'll go and figure out what is the right frequency. Yes.
Yes. Here I imagine that there is a frequency generator, it's just a tuning fork, and response machine, which measures whether there is kind of sympathetic vibration, answering that initiating vibration and all that. But there are so many variables in the sense, even when you are talking, saying they're trying to repeat a mantra, the mantra has got so many frequencies.
Yes.
Now, there are also the pitch varies according to the mode by which you pronounce that one. So there are any number of variables in that one. I can vary the pitch, but
I understand what you're saying. What happens is, each time you utter the frequencies will vary. And usually it is within a band range. And that is why mantras, if they are done loudly, they are less effective than when they are done silently. Because when you do it silently, that visualization or thought has much more stable frequency.
Yeah, you made that point earlier on. I caught that one. Now the idea is, of course, which pitch is more suitable by repeating of this mantra and all that, which has got some effect in that part of the body that we're concentrating upon. Even that one sometimes it's highly, shall we say, subjective feeling as to whether in fact you feel a reaction to a mantra said in a particular frequency which you're opting on that. It's an enormous amount of variations and all that, but you are saying that finally, of course, you've got to experiment and find out to which frequency you are most responsive to for that part of the body. Oh boy. I'm doing research on it. I can imagine millions of variations in the whole thing, which body, what response, how do you measure the response and all that, and over a range of frequencies and all that.
That is right, because that's why everything does not work for everyone. And there is another thing that also comes on to this. The other thing that happens is one part of the body is not independent of other parts of the body. And so what happens is if there are multiple dysfunctional parts of the body, simply focusing on one part of the body may not work. You may need something that is that integrates all of the problems together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'm raising it only as some sort of a scientific question as to how exactly. I was wondering how they can match up all those variables there to come up with this thing. Ultimately, it's your own subjective feeling, which is the answer. That is to be done experimentally, individually.
Actually, that is the basis of homeopathy.
Yeah.
And what has happened is the original homeopathy, the original Ayurveda, all of these have become somewhat corrupted these days.
Yeah, they are made to sound dirty, unreliable, scientific, and all that. But I'm sure that's not correct viewpoint. Yeah.
So we are out of time. Any quick question or comment? Then we'll close. Okay. So with that, we will close over here. And I'm noted over here 4 people who did not get their email.
I also think
I'll follow up. So I see Bulbul Bhatia and Sushila Iyer, Hira Suri, Shivaji Dasgupta, and the one who said she did not receive did not put her email.
Yeah, I did. I think I did. Shashi Gulhara Gmail, right? I did. Dr. Sir. Yeah.
Actually, Shashi Gulhar at Gmail is in you did not put it in the chat box.
Okay, I'll do it one more time.
No. But your Shashi Gulhar is there in the database. I actually saw it now that you mention it.
Please, yes.
You are there over there. Maybe the email is wrong. You please type it in again.
Sure.
I will put in mine too. I have not received that.
Okay.
Where is it? Q&A.
Okay, if you don't put it in the chat box now, I'm going to close it.
I don't know.
Did you receive it? I did.
No, nothing has come yet.
Yeah, this is second time I did, Dr. Sir.
But the chat box, nothing is coming from you.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Never mind. Whatever it is, I know your Shashi Gulhar at gmail.com.
Please,
right?
please. Thank you, Dr.
I'll take care of it. And NC Krishnamurthy, I know I'll take care of it.
Thank you very much.